Hello, today in this video I'm going to talk about conversion of units, and in the last video I converted millimeter into centimeter or millimeter into hectometer and so on. Today I'm going to take squares and cubes, and I'm going to convert those squares and cubes into different units of squares and cubes. So let's first start with our first problem, and suppose say I've got 1 kilometer square, and I want to know how many meters square does it contain. So this is my how many meter square does it contain. So instead of taking 1 over here, I can take 2 or 3. So I'll take 2. Okay, now I'll write the weight written 2 into, and here we have got kilometer square, so it means that 1 kilometer into 1 kilometer makes 1 kilometer square. The way, like 2 into 2 makes 2 to the power 2. The same way, kilometer into kilometer makes kilometer square. So I'm going to analyze it. 1 kilometer into 1 kilometer. Okay, moving on further. First I'll convert 1 kilometer over here. Since we want to convert kilometer square into meter square, so we'll convert kilometer into meter. We know that 1 kilometer is equal to 10 to the power 3 meters, and same over here, 10 to the power 3 meters, and what we get is 2.0. in the standard form we get is 2.0 into 10 to the power 6 meter square. So this is my answer. Okay, so let's try to do something else, like another example. Suppose that I've got 1 centimeter square. I want to convert that into, say, hectometer. So instead of 1, again I would say I'll write 2 or 3. Suppose that I've got 3 centimeter square. I want to convert that into how many hectometer square it is. Hectometer square. The same way I'll write 3, the weight's written 3 into centimeter can be broken down into 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter. Now here I've got 1 centimeter. I want to move to hectometer. So 1 centimeter is how many hectometer? That is 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. That is 10 to the power minus 4. 10 to the power minus 4 hectometer. 1 centimeter. Leave this part and move on. How many? Count the number of zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll reach to hectometer. We can also do it in step-by-step process, like 1 centimeter could be first converted to decimeter, and then decimeter can be converted to meter, but it will become too long, so it's better to know how centimeter and hectometer linked with each other. So we can move on in that way. So 10 to the power minus 4 hectometer, and the answer is let me tell you that whenever we are taking a smaller unit and we want to know that in terms of bigger units, you'll always get a minus sign over here in the powers. Whenever we are getting the bigger unit, we want to convert that into smaller units, we'll always get a positive power over here. So since we have got centimeter over here, we want to convert that into hectometer. We are converting a smaller unit into a bigger unit. This means that we will have a negative power over here, that is 10 to the minus 4 hectometer, and our answer is 3.0 into 10 to the power minus 8 hectometer square. So this is my answer. If you have problem in doing it, so you can go on by step method, like converting first centimeter, decimeter, and so on. Now I'll take some examples of volume. So suppose that I've got 10 centimeter cube, you know, it's a very small volume, 10 centimeter cube. I want to know that how many liters will it make. So how many liters? So I'll write 10 over here, the way it's written, and this is my 1 centimeter cube. Now over here I can say that 1 centimeter cube is 1 by 1000 of a liter. Okay, 1 centimeter cube over here is, if you bring this 1000 over here, that means you're dividing 1 liter into 1000 equal parts, and you're taking one part, and that is our 1 centimeter cube. That means 1 liter of a bottle that contains water, and it has got 1000 equal volumes of 1 centimeter cube. Okay, so 10 centimeter cube we have got over here. So I can say that for this 1 centimeter cube I can write it as a liter that is divided into 1000 parts, and one part is taken, that is my 1 centimeter cube. Cancelling the zeros out over here, what we get is, our answer is 1.0 into 10 to the power. If we suppose take this 10 up, it becomes 10 to the power minus 2 liters. Now instead of liter, suppose I wanted to convert that into kiloliters. So let's try that one also out. Instead of liter, I've got, suppose say, kiloliters. So we'll do it like this: 1.0 into 10 to the power minus 2, and for 1 liter, this is my 1 liter. For this I can write 1 liter is equal to 1 by 1000 of a kiloliter. That means 1 kiloliter contains 1000 liters. So if I divide 1 kiloliter into 1000 parts and take one part of it, that would be 1 liter. So I took a kiloliter, I divided the kiloliter into 1000 equal parts. You know, this is how you divide. Suppose that you've got 4, you divide into 2 equal parts. This is how you do 4 divided by 2. So a kiloliter divided by 100, and since I take one part of it, sorry, not 100,000 kiloliters divided into 1000 equal parts. So I've got over here, the answer would be 1.0, taking this 10 to the 10 to the minus 2, and taking this 1000 up, we get 10 to the power minus 3 kiloliters. Okay, so that becomes 1.0 into 10 to the power minus 5. 0 into 10 to the power minus 5 kiloliters. So in the same way you can convert any unit of cube into any other unit of cube. You know, if you've got problems, you know, do it in step-by-step method. You know, see, I don't use conversion factors, you know, because that makes the whole thing very, you know, untidy and quite clumsy, you know, so which is why I don't do it. I just convert the unit into the other one and I get the answer, because over the period of time I've learned that this way of doing or converting the units, you know, is an easier way out for conversion. Okay, thanks for watching the video.